Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another day. Welcome to another edition of Live at 4:45. It is Sunday here in Montana, and just going to take a couple minutes and tell you a cool little story that happened here. I think it was last week, but I saw it and I just wanted to relay it because I think it's important, and it reminds me, about this, that kindness, our showing kindness is free. It doesn't cost anything but our time. But the rewards of that kindness is oftentimes priceless. And so there's a story. True story. Happened here, I believe it was last weekend in Kansas City. There was a homeless man living out of his vehicle, living in a beat up old Suburban, and they got a massive snowstorm down there. And he happened to be driving down I-40, and he started seeing vehicles that were basically stuck or pulled over, and just everybody was at a standstill. And so he ended up, this homeless man, a guy named Dave Cochran, ended up, he'd stop and he'd help people out of the ditch, just, because he said he felt like it was the right thing to do. And he stopped at this particular car, and they were off the road and in the ditch, and he walked up and he said, "Hey, would you like me to give you a hand?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, please." And he goes, and I did this. They asked him, they interviewed him. They go, "Well, why were you doing it?" Well, he goes, "Well, I don't like being out in the cold. And, if I don't like being out in the cold, then these people probably don't like being stuck out in the cold either. And I just figured it was a good opportunity to do something kind." And so he ended up being able to get this individual's car out of the ditch and back onto the road where they could drive. And the guy ends up coming up to him and says, "Hey, you know what?" He goes, I'm a defensive lineman or offensive lineman for the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm actually on my way to the game, and I just wanted to tell you thank you." And the guy goes, "Hey, it was nothing, man. I just, I'm glad I could help you out." And but what happens next is really cool. So Dave Cochran goes about his business, gets back in his home, which is his car, which has two broken out back windows that are covered with garbage bags, and doesn't think anything of it. Jeff Allen goes to the game. They win the game. They're now in the AFC Championship. And he puts out a Twitter response saying that, just telling what had happened and saying that he wants to reach out to this guy that had helped him out of the ditch. And it went viral. And so they tracked down Dave Cochran and were able to find him, and the community just got behind what Dave had done, got behind the kindness that he showed, and kindness became contagious in that community, and it was a domino effect. And out of this act that was free, out of this act that each and every one of us can be active in, the act of kindness came back to Dave in a major way. He was given AFC Championship tickets, first football game he will ever go to today. Some people from the community volunteered to replace the broken glass in his home, his vehicle. Other people came forward and gave him clothing. And I think over $10,000 has been raised for Dave, and on and on and on it goes. Just because he was willing to take time to pull over and to help a random stranger get out of the ditch. Kindness is free, but kindness is one of the most powerful, one of the most rewarding, one of the most domino effect things that we have within our grasp. Today, let's be kind. Let's show kindness. Let's allow that to be something that makes this day a good day, a better day, a great day. Hope you guys have a good one, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. I'm going to say. But before I sign off, I'm going to say good morning to Mr. De Leon, my buddy from North Dakota, back in the old days. Buddy, hope you're having a great Sunday. Hope you behave yourself. And you're probably down there in that warm, sunny weather, about ready to go for a ride on that hog today. I'm jealous. But have a good day, buddy. And everybody else, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, love it, live it, make it count. Have a good one.